Hello mensen, good afternoon people. This is about the pickup story. Dit is over deze pickup. Now, that is the last of the vehicle of the rebuilding. This pickup in Zuid-Afrika noem het 'n bakkie. It's a light delivery vehicle, 'n ligte handelsvoertuig. So dit is nou padvaardig, it's now roadworthy. And these lights, parking lights. Those parking lights, I bought them in the 2010. Yeah, that's when I bought them. They were imported from Brazil or somewhere. Hulle kom van Brazilië af in 2010 ingevoer vanaf Brazil. I kon nergens kry, you couldn't get it anywhere else. At that point, that was also the 200 years of Peugeot. Dit was ook die 200ste verjaardag van Peugeot, van die bestaan van Peugeot. So, what happened here was I replaced these faded lights, lenses, cracked as well, on that pickup over there. Those two parking lights, lenses there, they have quite some story about them. There's omtrent a story over there. So. I ordered this parcel. Die pakkie kom van South America. Now this parcel came from South America. And I had just these newspapers between the parts. En dit is tussen die onderdele ingedruk. Interessante stukjes van niche. Interesting news articles or something about cars. So, okay. Now, I don't know how long this will last. Not genuine parts. They made in Argentina. There it says where it's made. Made in Argentina. Okay. Now these three boxes came from there. It's for the diesel motor, the XD3 and the XD2 motor. And that one is open. So what happened? It from Buenos Aires. There it flew up to, let me see, must be there to there. That's Netherlands. From Amsterdam, it flew over to, they don't even have that on this map. Port Elizabeth is about here. They're pointing, waar ek nou druk, daar is Port Elizabeth. Daar is Kaapstad, Cape Town. and I'm here somewhere in the center here, right in between Port Elizabeth and Cape Town. And it flew from Port Elizabeth to George Airport, and then they brought it over with a pickup truck to my village. Okay, so that's why it went in 6 days' time. It flew more than I did in my whole life. Ek het in my hele leven nooit soveel gevlieg soos deze onderdele. So somebody can tell me how long they will last before the rubber is worn out or with sloets in them. Dan het sal hou voordat daar slote en geskuur is met ketting saam. And then the second parcel I ordered. Then I ordered the second parcel, and that was the parcel with the lenses. So hier was die pakkie met die lenses. They asked me the quantity, so I ticked in 1. And then they sent the stuff over, but in the meantime, I thought I made a mistake. It was 2 getikt. I should have ordered 2, quantity 2. So when it arrived, I opened the box and there were 4. So now 2 spare. That's fine. That's what I wanted. Dis hoe ek dit wil gehad het. So that's 100%. That's 100%. And that parcel came from Buenos Aires, and it flew directly to Port Elizabeth, and from Port Elizabeth to George, and then via the courier pickup truck to my village. Goed, nou dit is nou die warmste dag in deze jaar wat ons nou beleef. This is the first hot day in summer we've having, and we can check the temperature quickly. Ons kan gou kyk hoe wat is die temperatuurlesing. Net hierdie deze ding uittrek. Slaap right daar. And so, and we can check the temperature. It's now, the wind is 32 degrees Celsius, and I think I must click it that way. So it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 89, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. And this is today the 18th of December, in the middle of the summer in South Africa. In the middle van die somer in Suid-Afrika. And it is works and winter and it's all mixed up. Dus hoe die somer en die winter werk die mekaar hier by ons. Weet nie of het somer of winter is. Nou hierdie pick-up, hierdie bakkie, deze XD2 motor, dis XD2 motor. I came to a conclusion, tot de conclusie gekom, dat die valve clearance op deze, the valve clearance on the XD3 is 0.30 millimeters. Anyway, that's 0.30 millimeters. Is die valvespeling, klepspeling op deze XD3 motor. So, dat is 12,000ths van een duim. That is 12 thou, if I'm correct. The clearance of 0.30 millimeters of valve clearance on the XD3 motor. But now these, the XD88s and 84s and 90s and XD2s, they don't have that clearance. They work according to 0.015 for the intake and 0.25 millimeter for the exhaust. But I find it to be better when you also adjust them to 0.30 millimeters or 12 thou, the exhaust and the intake. So that's what I done. I adjusted the whole lot, all the XD2 motors. I adjusted the valve clearance to that of the XD3 motors. Valve clearance. So, ek het dit allemaal oorgestel en die klipspeling van XD2 motors allemaal dieselfde as die XD3 gestel. Dus 0,30 millimeters of 12,000ths van een duim. 12,000ths of an inch. 12 thou. That's what I adjusted them to. What I adjusted them to. Anyway, and that is it about this story. But this engine is quite some special one. As you can hear, it's quite noisy. But anyway, it goes nicely. So I'm satisfied with that. Now this one is built out to 40 thou. It's 1 millimeter. So it runs with a 95 millimeter bore. So you can fit rings of 95 millimeter for a 95 millimeter bore. I think it's a Chev or Opel 2-liter motor. Rings that will fit on this if you need the rings for it. So now we go to the other pickup and we can listen to how that one sounds like. So we can compare these two with each other. How they're different. Hoe hulle verskil van mekaar. This one has a more crunchy sound to it than the other one. Anyway, it goes not well, so I'm not going to bother about that. I have here, waar ik nou hier het, is tweedehandse seiers, second-hand pistons of an XD2 motor. And I think, let me see what goes on here. It's for 94.60 drilled out cylinders. So that is what? It's 30,000. Okay. This is 30,000. It's 0.60 oversized millimeters. 94.60 millimeter bore. So this is 0.60 oversized millimeters. And in thou it's 30. 30,000 is van 'n duim, is deze seier groter as standaard. Okay, now they couldn't supply me with rings on these pistons because I want to drill that engine out to the size. I want to rebore it to that size. Uitboor na daai grootte. So they looked on the computer. Sorry. And yeah, the box is closed. And they say this is the nearest I can get is to use these rings on the 30,60 millimeter oversize pistons. You can see there. Okay, and you must buy 2 sets. It's a 6-cylinder motor, rings for 6-cylinder motor, and that I think it's a part number, if I'm right. You can see the part number there. Okay, so you must have 2 sets of these. And this is a 20,000 oversized, 50 millimeter for the Toyota motor. Okay, so let's see what goes on here. Get this out. This is a 6-cylinder motor. Okay. Now the first ring is a taper ring. that won't work in this groove. It's not going to work at all, so that is out. So you have to take bucket number 1 and the oil ring works fine. Okay, and then you take the second groove ring, and the second groove ring will fit in the top groove and in the second groove. Okay, so then I have to open another one. I'll take number 2, second ring from bucket number 2. So one of them will be at the top and one of them will be on the second groove. So I'm going to have a lot of spare rings left. I'm not veel ringe over by deze story. I'm going to have quite a lot of rings left, which I'm not going to be able to use. Wat ek moontlik nie sal kan gebruik nie, sal oorbly van deze pakke. Want er is 2 stelle van deze dinge wat moet gebruik om 1 stel te kry hier. So, dan vir piston number that. So, come on. Okay. Piston number 2. That one's piston number 2. That one for piston number 2. That's complete for piston number 2. So that one is done. That's piston. That's the piston number 3. Okay, now we have 1, 2, 3. Now I must open this box. see what we can get out of here. To get it extra together. So I can decide which oil rings I want to use. Okay. I'm not going to use these. Put them down there. Soft rings. Tapered rings. They're not going to work for me. Put down that side. Second groove. That's the one. Okay. So I have here 1, 2, 3. So to take 2 out of this package. Oh, I can put that one aside, that one aside, put this one here, put that one there, put this one aside, put this one there. Can't see the difference. They're all the same. Okay. And 4 of those rings left. Okay, so this worked out quite expensive. But if you can't get the right stuff, then you have to figure something out. That's all. Block to put it in to check it. And I'm not going to spend money on drilling the block out and then it doesn't fit. So the only way to maybe figure this out is to put these rings, one old ring on top of the new ring and see if I can get into this ring squeezer without jumping out. Okay. See if I can figure something out here. That's quite difficult. Okay. I don't think you can see there. They're quite similar. But now saying that, this is the older rings had only done 68,000 kilometers. Net 68,000 kilometer gedoen met deze ringen. So toe die water van die cilinderkop af ingeloop and you left it standing for let me work it out, since 2000, no, is it 2006 until 2021 it was standing with water in the cylinder block. Die cilinderkop het gelek water in cylinders en dit het gestaan in stoor in baan gestaan van 2006 tot 2021. So het net 68,000 kilometer gedoen. En dit het tamelijk geroes. So ek gaan ander seiers insit, wel groter dan dit. So then I say bye-bye from this video. Dan sê ek tot ziens van deze video. Tot volgende keer. Goeiedag. Until next time, next video. Bye-bye.